Hi guys, it's TMDC Hype here again with another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. And today marks the official day at which we start the diamond grind for Infinite Warfare. We're going to start it off with the shotguns, more specifically the Reaver. And this gun is a semi-automatic weapon which you can just tap fire and shoot. I'm pretty sure there's no fire rate cap in it. I've not found anyway, and I've got a pretty fast fire trigger finger, so should be alright for anyone who wants to use it. We're going to start off with the class that I recommend to use and variants. So the variants I use throughout this is the elusive, because it has the reduced recoil perk, and the reanimate because it has reduced hipfire spread. So they're the two best that I've found to use just because of them perks. Use whatever variant you want, of course, just making it as easy as possible. The attachments I recommend for the Reaver is extended mags and laser sight. We don't need any of that quick draw business because we want to be hip firing with this weapon. Perk 1, I suggest you use Ghost, like any class ever. Perk 2, Hardline and Scavenger, and Perk 3, Hardwired and Dead Silence. If you don't have Dead Silence unlocked because you're not permanently unlocked or you're not a high enough level yet, you can use something different, but Dead Silence is really useful when it comes to flanking around with shotguns. So the first 4 camos are for the 200 kills using the Reaver. And what I always use the 200 kills for is get used to the weapon. You run around with it, run around like a headless chicken, you slide and jump just to avoid people's bullets, and you get 200 kills. The reason we have Dead Silence on this class is so we can flank around people and they don't know we're there. So if you use Dead Silence effectively, you can flank around people, get the kills, easy as that. There is one thing I found out with the Reaver: it is much better to hit fire with this to ADS than hit fire with this weapon. But the one reason I'm not recommending to ADS is because the next challenges are 160 hipfire kills, so you want to get used to hip firing as much as possible. So, leading on to that next challenge, the 160 hipfire kills, this is 160 kills without you, so no aiming down sights. This is exactly why we have laser sight on, and it's because it reduces that hipfire spread, therefore making it more tight. And so your pellets are less likely to go wherever they want to. So, also, the one reason we're using in this gameplay I'm using the elusive variant, but the one reason you want to use the reanimate at this moment is because of the reduced hipfire spread. It just makes it so much easier to get these hipfire kills. Let's just get 160 kills, don't even aim down sights, don't even think about aiming sights. Just make sure you're getting as close as possible, sliding and jumping to avoiding people's bullets, and get as close to them enemies as possible so you don't feel the need to aim down sights. So, once you start doing these hipfire kills at varied intervals throughout this, you'll get different challenges. The first challenge you get, which I'm pretty sure is at 20 hipfire kills, is get 25 point blank medals. And honestly, the easiest way to do this is just to run around like headless chicken again. You run, you slide, you jump, just get as close to people as possible. More of the reason why we're using Dead Silence is so we can flank around people and get as close. We need to be within 5 meters to get the point blank medals. We need to be within 5 meters. That isn't far at all. So we want to flank around, and we need to make sure we are next to people when we're getting these kills. You'll know you've got one of these is if the point blank medal pops up. So 25 of them. The next challenge, which I'm pretty sure is at 40, is get 50 kills with this weapon whilst sliding. And like I recommended with the 200 kills, slide around and you just get used to it. And it just comes instinctively. It's the thing you do when you go into gunfights. So, you slide into every single one of your gunfights. You know you'll get a sliding kill, as you've seen me many times in this video up to now, if you get a low blow medal. So, slide into all your gunfights and hit fire, because if you ADS, your slide stops, unless you are using FTL's power slide. And I'm using FTL's power slide in this video. You've got an increased slide, so you slide further, and you can ADS. This challenge has been made much harder recently with the recent nerf to the sliding Infinite Warfare, but it's not that difficult if you're used to it. And the challenge after this is 50 kills with no attachments. You couldn't have an easier challenge, to be fair. Take off your attachments and get 50 kills. If you remove your attachments, I suggest you put on a perk one and run Perkman and don't run lethals or tacticals unless you really want to. And I would suggest putting Blind Eye on, because as you've seen in the video, I got to the Thor and the Warden out of care package. So, like, Blind Eye very, very useful. The second challenge is 2 rapid kills 20 times. So get 20 double kill medals. It can be triples, it can be quads, it can be furies, it can be anything. As long as it's a multi-kill medal, it counts towards the double kills. And the best way to do about this is run around, slide into people, and if you find 2 people, make sure you are perfect accuracy and killing them in rapid succession. We have dead silencers, so why not flank around to the most popular maps on the spot so you can find multiple enemies and just shoot them? Common sense, right? Even if you don't use a headset, I would suggest you use dead silence anyway, because you're not going to be heard by the people using headsets on the other team. So yeah, flank around people, run around, and make sure you can find 2 or more enemies in an area and kill them. The final challenge, which everyone finds one of the most difficult, but it really isn't that hard, is kill 3 enemies without dying 20 times. So that's 20 3-kill streaks. That's 3 kills. That's not even a UAV in this game. So, by this time, you've got all your hipfire kills, so you can now ADS, and I definitely advise to ADS with this weapon. Aiming down sights just makes it so much more accurate. You can still run around, jump around, slide around, and hit fire if you want to, if it's completely necessary. But if you ADS, you're more likely to win the gunfights. So just find the easiest way to get 3 kill streaks. You can, if you know someone's going to come around the corner, you can just hide in the corner and wait for people to come around that way. You can camp. Who cares what people say about you? You're going to have the gold Reaver at the end of the day, aren't you? Also, one pro tip is don't think about it too much. Do not count your kills, otherwise you'll get in over your head and you will die. Because you won't be concentrating on your game, you'll be concentrating on how many kills you've had up to now, not concentrating on how to get the next one. So, if this video was provided to be helpful for you and you liked it, leave a like, subscribe for the diamond grinds that will be coming over the next couple of days. And follow the Twitter channel, follow Twitter, because I've got control of it now, so I'll be posting on it more often. And goodbye!